As e-commerce sellers, my wife and I have done over $75 million on Amazon in the last 8 years. We've sold millions of toys, and we find it really important to give back. And because it's toys, this is our biggest and best time to give back. We are partners with organizations like Toys for Tots, as well as organizations that are local here in South Florida, where we impact thousands of families with children. And it's one of the most rewarding things about being a seller is that I can use my business to do good and to see the faces of those children, because I think one of the saddest things is to know the struggle that people go through where, this time of year, they're trying to get gifts under the tree, right? They don't want their kid to wake up and not have anything under there. And that's the type of pressure. And year after year, I post on my wall and I ask for people to anonymously message me with families and friends that can tell me the age, sex of the kid, like, is it a boy or is it a girl, how old, and their address. And then I just send toys, right? And I don't need any type of recognition for it. I just want to be able to give back because we do so well. We're so blessed. And one of the organizations that we deal with locally helped over 6,000 families last year with our toys. And that's massive. And one of the things I was thinking about when I was reflecting on it, because it really hits home, and I didn't grow up with a lot. I was lucky enough that by the time I was maybe 13, my family had their own business and they started to do a little bit better. But before that, we were struggling. We'd go to the baseball field and we would play Little League, and I would have clothes from the thrift store. I would have hand-me-downs from my brother. We didn't have a lot. But it was through entrepreneurship that we were able to start having nicer things. Like, I went to private school. My family was able to afford a car for me when I was 16 years old, and I didn't have to work, to pay for it. I worked at a golf course just so I could practice because I was on the golf team, and that was, going to help pay for college. I can see the difference between what people are going through when I hand a toy to somebody, or I get on a message with them and I read what they're going through. And I always think to myself, and it was a big motivation for me to start Seller Systems, to start teaching people, to empower them. And the fact that we've helped hundreds of people become millionaires, literally, unlock financial freedom for themselves and their families through learning how to create a business where you make and sell things online. My message to you is that if you're in that position where you feel like you're grinding, but you're not getting ahead, where you feel like you're struggling to give your children or your family something nicer, there's a better way, right? There's more that you can be doing. You don't have to stay stuck in the position you're in, the job you're in, wherever you're living. You can do an online job, the e-commerce job, or start an e-commerce business literally from anywhere in the world. The 1,000 members I have in my college level course, half of them don't live in the United States, because you can literally live wherever you want. I have students living in Thailand paying hundreds of dollars a month for a nice house with very little cost of living, who are buying things that they've designed for their brand, and they're shipping it straight from their factories into Amazon FBA in America, and they never see or touch their products. And they're doing millions of dollars in sales a year. Now, that's the type of possibility that you have out there if you want it. Now, it's not easy. It's really hard. This isn't like a side hustle. It's not like what Gary Vee does, where he goes to garage sales and then flips like $20 or $50 or $100 into a few $100s. That's great. If you need a little bit of extra spending cash and you want to hustle on the side and you like your job, then yeah, do that. But if you're serious about starting a real business, about building a brand that you can eventually sell for millions of dollars, then we can show you how to do that. If you know anyone out there that needs help with their families or struggling, or if you're struggling and you just, you want some toys to put under the tree this year, you can reach out. You can send me someone's address, the name and ages of the children. I'm happy to help. I actually love it. It fulfills me. But what fulfills me even more is when I can help you start a business that can unlock financial freedom for you and your family. So a lot of people have self-doubt. They have doubt that they can do it, but I'm telling you, it's possible. It's going to take hundreds of hours of education and work, looking at data, looking at potential products, dealing with factories, learning how to ship that stuff over here, learning how to do design, learning how to do marketing on Amazon. But if you really want it, then I'm here to help you. And if you need help with the cost of the class or the courses or anything like that, we have options for you where it's almost free to watch some free masterclasses to get started, to start doing research, right? So start with the free class. It's 4 hours, right? You can watch it and see if it's the right business for you. If you watch that and it's not right for you, that's good. Like, at least you figured it out, but find something else. Don't keep settling. Like, that's the bottom line. Like, there's definitely more to life out there. You just have to want it and you have to take action. Just wanted to kind of just share my thoughts because I was reflecting on the holidays and what we're doing and everything like that. So I hope that this holiday season is good for you and your family. And if you need help finding the class, just fill out the form below and it'll lead you to it. I'll get you the help that you want. If you want to be helped, I'm here for you. Happy holidays.